The stock of the day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. With over 17,000 markets and extended trading hours, turn US earnings season volatility into opportunity. Get started at IG.com.
Stock of the day is Cettire. The global online retailer does have that selection of personal luxury goods on its website. Some 2,500 luxury brands, in fact, some 500,000 products there. Clothing, shoes, bags, accessories. Now, flagging a soft June quarter, pointing to continued challenges in the global luxury market. It says these challenges are amplified by US tariff policy changes. RBC Capital Markets saying disclosure obligations have likely compelled Cettire to provide the surprise trading update. Earnings in the first 11 months of FY25 at $500,000. That is a miss on consensus expectations year to date. Sales revenue reaching just shy of $694 million, which is up around 1.7% from the previous corresponding period. And, well, Grady, you look at the share price, it's been a bit of a tale of woe over the past 12 months, hasn't it? So how are you seeing it?
Yeah, it's not pretty. We have a hold rating on it. I'm not sure after today's announcement, though, that obviously the analyst will step in and do some research and do what they do best.
Well, that wasn't shown on the chart there. We're down about 25% today.
28.
28, is it?
Yeah, I think the last time I checked.
And counting.
Yeah, and counting, and going down.
And they were at one stage $2.50.
$2.50, yeah. So I think in this market, retailers have remained resilient. There's no denying that. But the ones that are targeting the youth and the ones that are targeting those with no cost pressures, those are the ones that have stood out to me. Your Accent Groups, Universal, Lavisa, those kind of stores. Cettire, while they do a really great thing online, they have the online model, meaning less capital overheads, less inventory, all of that. It also means they're targeting a really high end of the market that is reducing their spend at the moment because obviously cost of living pressures are finally hurting us. And then you've got the exposure to the US tariffs as well that they mentioned. Sales only grew 1%. We've also seen their active customers are down 3.5% since the end of last year. So meaning that people aren't using this platform. So while they have a large market share in the luxury market, really good model in the online space, in the drop shipping model as well. This is their second weak quarter. That was the Q3 had a surprise loss and flat sales. So this is a second consecutive quarter of weakness, which is what they're showing right now. And their cash position is weakening as well. So what we want to see is strong cash in a time where sales are going down. You want to see a really good balance sheet. It's not what we're seeing right now. So
all right, so you're maintaining a hold on it.
Maintaining a hold.
You weren't tempted to sell earlier then?
No, I'll go with Bell Potter at the moment, hold. But I will let you know if they change their mind after the announcement today.
Howard.
Yeah, well, it would never have been a company that passed our filters to start with.
What a surprise.
It's had too short a history. It had only had 2 years' worth of profits before that it made a loss. And it was on an absurdly high PE of well over 100. At one stage, its PE got to about 600. So it really would never have been something we would have got, even had a discussion about in our meetings. But if I'm correct in what I heard you say, Andrew, because I hadn't read it before, that they said something about that earnings of about $500,000 at this stage. Now, last year they made $9.4 million for the full financial year. So the $500,000 isn't going to get anywhere close to 9.4. So it's certainly not going to look terribly wonderful after it actually reports its final results. So would never have passed our filters and doesn't now.
Okay, barge pole comes to mind then for you.
What's that?
Barge pole.
Yes.
Right. Okay, that is the view on our stock of the day, Cettire.
The stock of the day was brought to you by IG. Turn volatility into opportunity this US earnings season with extended trading hours on over 110 key US shares. Get started at IG.com.